Hi, welcome to How to Market Your Agency to Double Your Valuations every month. I'm Ben.
I'm Nathan.
And I'm Andrew.
And we're all part of the business consultancy team here at BriefYourMarket.com. Firstly, I'd just like to state all of the results, all of the case studies that we take you through today are all genuine. So thank you to all of our customers that have utilised this system, sent out their email campaigns, shared those results with us. We obviously really appreciate it.
Number two, we know you guys do all of the hard work to win more business, so we're here to make it easier for you to get in front of more clients and increase your opportunities.
And finally, number three, everything that the leading industry figures are telling you that you should be doing with your database in order to increase your revenue each month can be achieved by using BriefYourMarket.com.
Brilliant. So to start things off today, we're looking at how Alexander May used the system to double their valuations every month.
So I think for me, the best thing about the E-Zine is the fact that we can automate it to go out every couple of weeks. It's going to bring in all the properties that you've got. You can choose, of course, whether to have all the properties you've recently instructed or every property that you've actually got on the market. And personally, I think that is a great way of showcasing, one, the market is fantastic at the moment in your area, but two, look how many people have trusted me to sell their property. What do you guys?
I mean, yeah, just to echo on that point, what I love about the E-Zines is it showcases how good you are performing as an agent, how many properties you've got on the market, and it's a differentiator between what your competitors are doing. The traditional agent, popping everything onto Rightmove, Zoopla is great, but it's another avenue to speak to your database to say, this is the stock I've got on the market. And again, it's a differentiator for when you're actually on the appraisal yourself, so you can actually show the vendor how you would market their property. So that's what I love about the E-Zines.
Yeah, I guess that kind of brings us on to automation as well, doesn't it? So you think you can take these tools, we can read the information coming through from your back office software. So if we take that valuation date, we send a text message on the day, dear Andrew, just to confirm your market appraisal this date, this time. So-and-so is coming out to see you. Click here on your text message to read your latest electronic magazine. So as a vendor, for me, I'm immediately picturing how you're going to market my property compared to your competitors. But there's a load of other campaigns that you can automate out to your database, aren't there? I mean, you were talking about your anniversary-based one earlier.
Sure. So with the anniversary one, how it's going to be is, for example, 2, 3 or 5 years after they've completed on that property purchased through you, we can automatically contact them again. Dear, for example, Ben or Nathan, congratulations, 2, 3, 5 year anniversary of your home. For me, what I think is going to work best for that is a lot of people will potentially be looking at moving. They'll be surprised at how long they've been in that property for. So you generate the valuation off the back of it, but potentially you could be looking at any other means of mortgage referrals or remortgages off the back of it.
I mean, it shows you haven't forgot about me. So if you sent me an email, Ben, can you believe it's been 5 years since you moved into your lovely home? What a nice touch point. And why stop at email? Send it out again in a text message or a letter in the post. But again, you can go in for that remortgage work. I really like, so if you helped me move 5 years ago and property prices within those 5 years had increased by 26%, that's going to interest me as a homeowner. We need to convey that to your historic database, because how do we increase retention when we're out amongst the noise, when people are combating fees? And it's all about educating your customer base, isn't it, with information that's immediately relevant to them.
And you're also giving that consumer the instant ability to book a valuation straight away with that agency, with the calls to action in your templates. I think what we all know is the modern day consumers, after that instant gratification, they can click and get something out of you straight away, rather than calling or walking into the office the next day.
I think that works well with the fact that you get a 60-second valuation on the website. You can do things quickly on the phone, on the mobile, and also post valuation. They can even click here to instruct you today by the automated email that's going to have gone out the day after valuation. Everything's quick and sped up for them, which is going to increase, one, your conversion rate, and two, the properties you have on the market.
Well, there we have it, guys. So focus in on your electronic magazines, focus in on your automation, your customer experience. I think that rounds things off for today. What we're going to be focusing on next week, which I guess brings relevancy to what we just spoke about there, is your online estimation tool, how you can utilize that to generate appraisals from that database that you've gathered for years. It's gathering dust. How do we utilize it? How do we generate business? We'll show you next week. Thanks.
Thank you.